So when it comes to the Liberal Party of Ontario, which used to enjoy a majority government mandate but now doesn't even qualify as an official party, the usual suspects are pestering Premier-elect Doug Ford to turn a blind eye to the rules and allow the Libs to claim official party status and receive all the money that comes with it. My advice? Don't do it, Doug. There was never any doubt that the Liberals were toast going into the provincial election earlier this month. The only question was, how burnt was the toast going to be? Pretty black, as it turns out. But in Ontario, the magic number for official party status is 8. And when it came to the fate of the Liberals, well, what was that line Maxwell Smart used to say?
Missed it by that much.
Yeah, that's because the Liberals finished with 7 seats. That's 1 seat shy of holding official party status. The Legislative Assembly's Internal Economy Board sets aside funds each year to be distributed among official parties. This is to pay for research, staff salaries, and other purposes. As it stands now, that cupboard is bare for the Liberals. As well, without official party status, Liberal MPPs will essentially have to operate as independents. That means being excluded from debates in the legislature, where time is supposed to be divided evenly between recognized parties. However, the 8-seat rule, it's not hard and fast. For example, the number used to be 12 seats, but in an act of either civility or charity, PC Premier Mike Harris, yes, the great Satan himself, according to the Progressives, he reduced that benchmark to just 8 seats back in the 90s so that the NDP could indeed achieve official party status. Oh, and speaking of which, such a courtesy was not extended by the Liberals to the NDP some 15 years ago. Those with long memories will recall that after the 2003 election, the NDP was faced with non-party status yet again after they too won only 7 seats. The New Democrats pleaded with then Liberal Premier Dalton McGuinty to grant them official party status, but McGuinty essentially told his fellow socialists to take a long walk off a short pier. Gee, how does that phrase go again? You know, the one that begins with live by the sword? But there's another profound reason for Doug Ford to resist the Liberal grovelling, which is, of course, being amplified by the Liberals' useful idiots in the media party. And it's this: it would be downright toxic to extend this courtesy in terms of the Ford Nation brand. On the campaign trail, Doug promised fiscal responsibility would be job 1. Let us never forget that the Liberals indebted Ontario like no other party and was guilty of carrying out several billion-dollar scandals to boot. Giving these people who seemingly embrace the fiscal responsibility of drunken sailors millions in taxpayer funds for official party status would be dreadful from an optics perspective. As well, Doug Ford routinely campaigned against the elites. And really, does it get any more elitist than the Liberal Party of Ontario, which took it upon itself to illegally scrub emails from the public record that it deemed as being unsavory? As it stands now, Ford says he'll discuss the issue of granting official party status to the Libs with his team in the days ahead. But based on precedent alone, Ford should tell Wynne and company to, oh, I don't know, think about conducting bake sales or something if they need to raise funds. In other words, sorry, not sorry. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, the Rebel has a brand new app. Please download that app and take the Rebel with you wherever you go.